A 35-year-old man in Aurora is dead after police shot him on an RTD bus. Moments before, officers say the man had just robbed a corner store after threatening people with a large knife earlier in the night.
9 News reporter Jordan Chavez is live at the Aurora Police Department with an update on this case. And we just don't know who this guy is yet, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right, Gary and Corey. Good morning to you. The coroner has not released his identity at this time, but we know that all before this happened, Aurora police say a deputy with the Adams County Sheriff's Office actually was called out to a group home not far from Mount Nebo Cemetery because someone was causing a disturbance there. Well, that deputy found that man at a bus stop nearby, reportedly armed with a large knife, threatening several people in that area. Well, Aurora police say that deputy actually intended to take that person into custody, but chose to back off, called Aurora police for that backup. Officers say the man then moved to a corner store just several blocks away. They started getting 911 calls about a robbery there at that area. Well, when police arrived, they say that man had already boarded an RTD bus, and officers actually followed him on there and confronted him. That's when one officer used a taser and another used their canine, and then Aurora police say 2 other officers shot the suspect, and he later died at University Hospital. Now, we did ask police what would justify their use of force in this situation. They say they couldn't answer that question, citing an ongoing investigation, but of course they say that is something they are looking into. Of course, per the department's policy, those 2 officers who fired their guns are now on administrative leave, guys.
So, Jordan, I know sometimes in Aurora they send mental health professionals to scenes like this. Do we know anything about whether one was there last night?
Yes, that's a resource that's often deployed in certain situations, and that was actually asked to the chief last night at the press conference. Unfortunately, Corey, he says no one with that certification and those qualifications was working at the time of this incident to be sent out to this call, Corey.
All right, a lot to still come from this. Jordan, thank you. This morning, police in Boulder are looking for 2 people they say were involved in a shooting near a CU bar in Boulder. And now some students say they're upset the university didn't let them know about this shooting earlier. They say it happened early Sunday morning near University Hill. There was an argument, then people started shooting. Boulder police officers got there around 1:30 and ended up shooting someone in the arm. This all happened a few blocks away from fraternity and sorority houses and near other off-campus student housing. CU posted about the shooting on its website and social media about 4 hours after the shooting happened. Some students say they'd wish they'd gotten some kind of alert on their phones prior. In cases like this, the school shares messages from the lead agency, which was Boulder PD. In a statement, CU Boulder police said there was no indication of any threat to campus. University leaders say they suggest students follow the Twitter accounts and bookmark their alert website.
Right now, police in North Glen are trying to figure out what happened when 2 people were shot after trespassing in the backyard of a home there. Officers say both those people were taken to the hospital. Now police are questioning the homeowner. This all started yesterday afternoon with a call about 2 people in a backyard at Pearl Street near Washington Street. Neighbors say they heard shots and saw the police officers running in.
Just knew it was gunshots, and we didn't know how close it was. And then we saw all the fire cars, the police coming down with their rifles out and their guns out.
North Glen police say that they got a warrant to search the home last night, and the homeowner is cooperating with the investigators.
And one thing you want to know about the weather is, what is this coming weekend looking like? Well, here's a peek at it. 71 degrees for your Saturday, maybe an isolated storm. Pretty much more of the same on Sunday, also an isolated storm.